$5,000 checks this week for Social Security recipients. SSA, SSI, SSDI, who qualifies? Hey everyone, if you're receiving Social Security benefits, SSI or SSDI, you'll want to hear this. There's a major update that could put an extra $5,185 in your pocket starting this week. The Social Security Administration, SSA, has just rolled out some of the biggest changes we've seen in years, including a special payment increase that could benefit millions. Not everyone will qualify, but if you do, this could be a game changer. So, let's break it down. Who qualifies, what you need to do, and what other big updates just went into effect. Who's getting the $5,185 payment? This special payment is designed for long-term Social Security recipients, those who have been receiving benefits for over 20 years and fall within certain income brackets. The SSA recognizes that inflation has hit retirees and disabled individuals particularly hard, and even with yearly cost of living adjustments, many are still struggling. This payment is meant to correct that. Wondering if you qualify? The SSA has already started sending out notification letters. But if you haven't received one yet, don't panic. You can check your eligibility by logging into your My Social Security account or by calling the SSA directly. I'll provide those details at the end so you know exactly where to go. Other big Social Security changes you need to know, even if you don't qualify for the $5,185 check. There are still important updates that affect all Social Security recipients. Here's what's new. 1. More time to report income and living changes. Before, if your income or living situation changed, you had to report it within 10 days of the next month. Now, the SSA has extended this to 30 days, giving you more breathing room to update your information without worrying about penalties or overpayment issues. 2. Higher resource limits for SSI recipients. For the first time in decades, the SSA has increased the amount of money SSI recipients can have in savings without losing benefits. Individuals, up to $3,000. Previously $2,000. Couples, up to $4,500. Previously $3,000. This means that if you are close to the previous limit, you might now qualify for a higher SSI payment. 3. More work incentives for SSDI recipients. If you're receiving SSDI and want to work, there's good news. The SSA has expanded income exclusions, meaning more of your earnings won't count against your benefits. This makes it easier for people in the Ticket to Work program to try working without immediately risking their monthly payments. 4. Fewer disability reviews for certain conditions. If you have a long-term or permanent disability, SSA has reduced how often you'll need to go through continuing disability reviews. This means less paperwork, fewer medical exams, and less stress. 5. Medicare premium changes. If you're on Medicare, your Part B premium might actually go down. The SSA has adjusted the way these premiums are calculated, meaning some beneficiaries will now see a higher net Social Security payment every month. Better customer service is coming. Let's be honest, calling the SSA has been a nightmare. The wait times are ridiculous, but SSA is finally working to fix this. They're hiring more staff and updating their phone system, aiming to cut down the average wait time from 35 minutes to under 15 minutes by the end of the year. They're also making it easier to apply for benefits online, with shorter forms and a more user-friendly process. If you still prefer visiting an SSA office in person, many field offices that were closed during the pandemic are reopening, and appointment scheduling is being introduced to cut down on long lines. When will you get the $5,185 payment? If you qualify, payments have already started going out this week. The exact date depends on your normal Social Security payment schedule. So, if you usually get paid on the 3rd of the month, your increased payment will arrive as usual on that date. Will this affect other benefits like SNAP or Medicaid? No need to worry. The SSA has coordinated with other federal agencies to ensure this one-time payment won't impact your eligibility for programs like SNAP or Medicaid. But if you're unsure, it's always a good idea to check with your local benefits office. One-time payment or a permanent increase. This depends on your situation. For some, this is a one-time correction for past underpayments. For others, this increase may be permanent. If your SSA letter doesn't clarify, call them to confirm. Final thoughts. Stay informed and stay prepared. This is a huge moment for Social Security recipients, and these changes could make a real difference in your financial stability. Whether you're getting the extra $5,185 or just benefiting from the rule updates, it's important to stay informed. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and share this with family or friends.